Alright, back on Guild Wars 2. So, I have a stands as an idiot moment where I've been teleporting all around using the Lion's Gate Asura gates, or the Lion's Arch Asura gates as much as possible, but returning to Lion's Arch, etc., using actual waypoint teleports, not realizing that I needed to go back through the bags of old characters and find this, which I just did not even know I had. And I think the first time I saw it, I mistook it for one of the 2-week passes, and so immediately ignored it. I do have a permanent pass to the Crystal Oasis, which I can put in my shared inventory, as in right there. And that is a permanent lounge pass to this little mini area here that has all of the crafting stations up above. It has the bank and the Black Lion Trader, things like that. But it's also got this nice portal where after you teleport into here, you can either go back to the previous map you were just on, so come here, sell, bank, and then go right back where you were, or go to all these different destinations that you've got unlocked. So I've wasted probably a lot of money traveling that I did not need to be spending. Oops. But Dragonstorm just popped, so we're going to go do a quick Dragonstorm here. And I am on my Mechanist Engineer right now, and I'm in a kind of hybrid DPS support build where I provide barrier to people around me.
Bring him down.
Primarily using my mech.
Then we use that magic against them.
Let's see if anybody's throwing down food or banners. Looks like we have a very small group so far. Hopefully we pick up some more as they come in.
Nice of you to clear out the trash for me, Commander.
Did you? Oh? I'll let Jor make energy.
But yeah, so this build, I provide some... Okay, I need to be paying a little bit of more attention than that. I provide some barriers as well as pulsing boons with my mech.
Jormag has not yet joined him, champion. You must
in addition to providing just general strike DPS.
We're long past excuses, Ryland. You made your choice. This needs to end.
Basically, I hit this skill right here, Barrier Signet, and my mech just pulses barrier out around himself. I could be providing more healing by being in Mace and Shield as well, and using my Mace skills to provide regen. But I do, at least for stuff like this early on, like the ability to be at range.
Barrier up. Good luck.
Contract accepted.
And love the iframe of the dodge. That is just incredibly useful.
Just a bit of your soul. You will miss another.
Total concentration.
And just keep pulsing out those barriers like that.
Let him leave. We can't get distracted.
I may as well refresh my birthday cake buff.
He'll be back. His pride won't let him stay away long.
Wonder where
What
he gets
is up,
that from.
Poteen?
In the meantime, fire alarm!
Safe from Bram.
I am
Are you
doing a quick big old public event in Guild Wars on my engineer, my mechanist.
An ancient mountain.
We're not here to kill you. We're here to kill Primordus.
We are Primordus.
So when I get a chance after this next phase, so this is an event called Dragonstorm. This takes place after Living World Season 4, towards the end of the Icebrood Saga part of the storyline. Oh, I really wish that I had shift signated there. So basically, we're fighting some champions here, and there's just a bunch of phases to this fight. Thankfully, we did pick up some more people as the event went on. We started this with only like 6 or 7 people in here, and it looked like it was going to be rough. Get my barriers up. Like I was saying a little bit, is that the build I'm playing right now is playing the Mechanist as a kind of hybrid damage and support build, where I am not playing full support and heals, at least not with the weapon I'm using, but I am pulsing out boons, which are Guild Wars 2's buffs, from my mech, as well as using the signets to periodically have him just pump out shields to people around me, to just constantly get damage absorption for the people nearby. When we go into the phase after this here, I'm going to switch from using the rifle to using mace and shield, which will give me less damage because I won't be able to just stay at range, but I will be doing a lot more just pulsed out healing. So it will help in the chaos that's going to ensue.
A ripple in the earth.
What do we do?
Yeah, a lot of people ride their sky scales in here. One of the things I am working on is unlocking my sky scale. I still just don't have that unlocked. All right, so now that I'm out of combat, I'm switching my weapon set to mace and shield, which gives me a different set of abilities, which are more support oriented. The engineer, which is my base class, is a little bit weird compared to some other classes, where we're one of the two. So you can see I'm just pulsing barrier around me. We're one of the two classes, and I'm going to start on Ryland because he seems to be the one that people don't like going to because he's kind of a pain.
We gotta bring both champions down.
There are two classes that don't get an in-combat weapon swap. Because I'm in combat now, I cannot swap to back to between my rifle and my mace.
We've got to bring Ryland and Bram down together.
But in return, of course, I have the flexibility of the engineer class.
Safe from harm.
And what was really awesome right there was that right before he did his big knockback, see this kind of like road effect that was appearing on the ground there? That is from a Revenant, and that grants the boon Stability, which means that you are immune to knockbacks. So that Revenant there basically, and I wasn't standing in it close enough, that basically gives us the ability to not, oh, don't be standing in the bad. That gives us the ability to stand through that nastiness and not get knocked back. So it's actually really good to see that we've got a Rev doing that. Although they weren't able to have one up there for that one because it does have a cooldown. Oh, I am stuck on these stupid spikes.
Spirit is mine.
Since I really should have shift signated, but I'm an idiot.
I'm ready. Are you? Rebound.
Alright, so we actually are ahead of schedule on Ryland. This is one where we've got the two bosses here, Ryland and Bram. And the goal is to kill them within a few seconds of each other, because when you kill one, a timer is going to start counting down. So we just killed Ryland. So Bram has a timer where if we don't kill Bram in the next 13 seconds, which the other group finished him off, Ryland will respawn at full health, and then your cadence is all sorts of messed up.
The dragons are vulnerable. This is it.
So we're on to the next phase here, where, whoop, boy, we blitzed through that phase. So, yeah, we very definitely picked up a few extra people as time has gone on with this one, so that's awesome. All right, so I think we have more ley lines next. Yeah, here we go.
Elder dragons. This might take a couple rounds. Stay strong.
Ice and fire forces are desperate. We can't let them get a foothold on the ley line. And where doesn't Jorma get reached equilibrium on the power meter? We're close.
And again, just keep out those barriers and splash healing. And fire the next big laser. I think I picked the siphon that was not the popular one, because there's only a couple of us here. Which made it the second to last to go down, but that's okay. Back to last siphon is almost down, which means we should have next another. You got a whole bunch of people basically just standing around waiting for them to land, because we all know where they're coming down.
Your spirit is mine.
Stand your ground.
Soften them up.
Right, back onto Ryland. I'm just going to dodge most of that nonsense there. And get some barrier up. Love that stability.
Safe from harm. You're kidding, right? Your spirit is mine.
And unfortunately, we didn't have stability that time around. Again, cooldowns are a thing.
Swift and steady.
The dragon wave.
Barrier up. Good luck.
Oh, he's just not in a good spot there.
Run them through. Ready for more.
And so once again, the Ryland group is a little bit stronger on DPS than the Bram group, but that is fine, because Ryland is the trickier of these two to kill overall, just because there are more mechanics to his fight.
Swift and steady. Hologram projector engaged. Cooling down.
So I would much rather have extra DPS on Ryland and then basically have Bram finished off at the end and vice versa.
Centering.
I'm okay.
Because Bram is just a ton easier to finish
The
off.
connection's weak.
The prisons are ready to launch you closer, Commander. Attack now. Sever their bond to the dragon.
And the damage on Primordus was way faster than the damage on Jormag. There we go.
Is this genuinely actually working?
Stay focused. One last
Right, one last phase of breaking the champions out of their clash. then we should charge the prisms and be good to go.
Champion, help me! There's too much. This power. It's so wild. Get to the prisms.
And then we get the iconic cutscene that we'll get here,
Champion, I'm pulling you back.
which, if you like dragon fights, hold on. We get pulled out of the fight. Now, kiss. Yeah, this event is fun. It's one of the just kind of repeating, world/boss events. Let's see, did I get... You do have a chance to get a piece of Ascended gear dropped from this. My luck on it is basically non-existent. And once again, I did not get anything that nice, but lots of just stuff to sell.
Power flow at 30%. Rerouting.
But yeah, I really like there's a few of the world events like this that I try and keep an eye out for and see if I can do at least once a day, and Dragonstorm is definitely one of them. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to check and see what I'm up to volatile magic-wise. Okay, so I did just basically spend a whole bunch of volatile magic the other day, so I don't have anything else I can buy there. Alright, so back to rifle, and in my builds, go back to my DPS build. And while I'm in here, I may as well sell off some junk. Stop in at the Black Lion and get my money for selling junk. And then decide what I'm actually going to do today. Because I can't... Oh, actually, I know what I can do. I can go back into Omnitas and just do some events. Because what I need to do is I need to get some of the Omnitas map currency built up. That's what I'm missing. So, outside Central Tyria, Wizard's Tower. So I'm going into one of the maps that is from the most recent expansion. I'm into Secrets of the Obscure territory. This is the Wizard's Tower, which is kind of a new hub area for the general new expansion. But I'm going to leave the Wizard's Tower, and when you're in the Secrets of the Obscure maps, like this whole area here, the Horn of Maguma, even if you haven't unlocked your sky scale already, you basically get a permanent loner sky scale while you're on this map once you've done the first kind of intro quests, because the maps are based around you having a sky scale. So that's why I have a sky scale to fly in here. I do not actually have my sky scale unlocked. That is one of the things that I'm still working on because I am bad at doing things and simply have never unlocked the sky scale. But around here, there are these various faction provisioners, and I pretty much need to get provisioner tokens so that I can buy the materials to make my sky scale saddle. But I also need pinches of stardust, which are the kind of map currency here. And you get those from doing events, opening chests, stuff like that. So let's see, do I see any big events on the map? I do not, so I'm just going to have to wander around and see what I can find. And I see the notice on the map saying event nearby, but it's not telling me where. Ah, here we go.
I feel furious.
Start off just seeing basically if I can blast this guy down.
Firing main cannon.
This might have been a mistake. Mistakes definitely were made.
Hold it together.
Rocket punch. The pain.
Okay, are we escorting the elite sky scale here? Are we getting it back into its pen? I think that's what we're doing. Should probably actually talk to the NPC. Ah, okay, so we are calming these creatures and getting them back into their pens. But it looks like that is largely finished. Excellent. So that gives me, again, got some more of that map currency for participating in events, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now, is just going around trying to find events I can do to get that currency, as well as looking for motes of it floating in the air and chests to open. Somebody put down a birthday cake, but I've already got mine, so I don't need that. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to go deeper in, get into some of the wilder parts. But I need to find some good updrafts to do that first. But these floating motes here, if you ride your sky scale through them, basically give you little bursts of that map currency. So they are always good to pick up when you're trying to build that. Oh, new event nearby. But I want to get this updraft generator turned on. There we go. Where is the event? Don't see it on the map yet, so it's probably really nearby. Oh, I do see somebody who is tagged up on the map, though. So where are they? They're all the way down here. But there is an event here. What the heck? If somebody is tagged up, that usually means that they're actually doing stuff. So, oh, yep. Not a lot of people in the squad, but we've got a squad going.
Shake it off. Ha! Extra damage.
And this is where I kind of wish that I'd hopped into my support spec, because it would have been really good here.
No.
Not enough energy.
Take them out.
All right, Rift Weekend and Seal the Rift. So then the question is this was this commander just basically tagging up for this? Oh, nope, it looks like they're calling out more waypoints, so we might actually be going out and doing events in a group, which would be nice. Where'd they go? Okay, there they are. I regret nothing. Okay, do I have time to change builds? Yes, I do. Haha.
Pounded into dust.
Luckily, I was not in combat, so I got a chance to get into my support build.
Ready for more.
Just because I find it's always nice to have a little bit of extra barrier when you're doing these champions.
I'll break you down.
This guy's almost down. Nice big explosion there. And steal the rift. Okay, where are we headed next? Where are you at, Commander? Alright, he's flying someplace. I'm not sure where he's going, so I'm just going to wait and see. Okay, so he's all the way up there. So Bastion of the Obscure, I think, is my closest.
Soften him up.
You sick?
I'm new.
All right, Rift is opening, so while we're waiting for that, I'm just going to go ahead and open my chests here.
I feel furious.
Safe from harm.
Wrong Rift, Des. Wrong Rift.
Barrier up. Good luck.
So that's interesting. I actually can have both. I didn't think I could have both these signets active at the same time, but apparently I can have my barrier and my damage signet active at the same time.
I need cover.
I see how it is.
Rocket punch.
And fire the main cannon. Zap. Nah, I'm just doing some of the Secrets of the Obscure stuff. Really what I'm trying to do is get some map currency built up so that I can get my sky scale. Yeah, Secrets of the Obscure is the most recent expansion. I'm in Omnitas, which is one of the maps, so it's all the way up here in the Horn of Laguna.
That's valuable.
And unfortunately, I mean, it's nice that, you know, that this guy here is putting together basically a group doing doing rifts, which are kind of the new incursion event type things. But what I need to get done out here is just general map events, the orange events, because those are what give me the currency that I need. Yeah, stuff like what I'm going into here. Oh, and unfortunately that just finished as I was getting there. Because that's what I need to buy the pieces to put together a saddle for my sky scale. That's what I'm working on right now. And unfortunately, I don't see this, so this probably is the level below me. Yeah.
Might and good. Take that.
Yeah, the new area is honestly kind of hit or miss for me. I really like this area here. Omnitas is really cool. It's very pretty and well designed in that fashion. Let me actually just leave this squad because I'm not going to be doing the rest of the rifts with them. So there's this whole area here, and this is Omnitas, and it's all kind of the same general design. It's kind of a pain to get around in at times, to be honest. The starting area, the kind of first zone, Skywatch Archipelago, is really cool because it's mostly made up of twisted versions of other zones from the game. So you have Devastated Garenhof, which is like a torn apart version of one of the towns out in Central Tyria. You have the Rada Novus Promenade, which is like a torn apart and put back together version of some of the area out by the Asura capital. Well, Primal Maguma is a lot like some of the jungle areas, like the Heart of Thorns type stuff. The Jade Mech Habitation Zone is a twisted reworking of some of the End of Dragons stuff. Skyward Marches obviously is Path of Fire desert stuff. So it's basically like, kind of twisted and shattered little mini encapsulated versions of other existing locations in the game, all pulled into this kind of like mini plane of existence, centered around the Wizard's Tower. So these are really cool and fun designs to go around in, all the stuff in the Skywatch Archipelago. Omnitas is neat, but it's a pain to get around in. And the Inner Naos map is just, it's not my favorite. It really isn't. I think that was a letdown for Soto, was finishing up an Inner Naos. But okay, so I need to find some events or chests or magic to eat. So I need to figure out where that event
We're getting to know this tentacle, a high
is coming from.
interrupts. How uncouth.
Okay, so it's
Let's kill
above.
Care to teach that avatar some
I need to go
manners,
up.
hero?
Are you?
It's all the way at the top. That's why I wasn't seeing it.
She's irritating.
And there's not an updraft here, so I'm going to have a bit of trouble getting up there. Ah, crap. Wrong button. Yeah, if I had better Skyscale masteries unlocked where I could do more of the... where I had more control over my...
Good luck.
like, verticality, or if I was starting from a higher location, or not trying to get here so quickly, just because I wanted to make sure I got here before the event stopped, just because I want to get credit for this.
Close that rift? Then
Crap.
please do. Our
Close
guests
rift.
have outstayed their welcome.
That would be one thing. But because the sky scale isn't a flying mount in the way that a lot of people think of the flying mount, it's more of an endurance-based altitude gain and then soaring mount. wave at the other player who is doing this event. You can't just like constantly go up and up and up. You need to either find ways to replenish your energy, or to find an updraft or something else you can use to keep gaining altitude. And what the heck, since I'm actually up here, and I obviously have not been up here on this character before, let's do the quick viewing of the vista. That's not a pretty sight. Like, I love the designs and the built-in limitation to the sky scale, where you have to balance out your verticality with your endurance and things like that. It's just that in this particular instance, when I wanted to get just up really quickly, it was like, well, that's kind of was unfortunate. Particularly because I have not unlocked masteries that let me... I think that's an event. I have not unlocked masteries that let me basically have more control over my verticality. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's not intended to be what you see in that vista, but it was honestly kind of hilarious, so... Whoop. Don't get hit by the big frontal cone stands. And I am still running my support build rather than my full DPS build, so I'm not hitting as hard as I normally would, but I do really love having that barrier pulse. Although if I can drop combat here, I am going to switch. There we go.
I feel furious.
Just add a little bit more. And I love these trap mines here, where you can see that it says mithril, and the letters are all messed up. So you start mining it, and it's wood. They actually, one thing I will definitely give them credit for in Soto is they did a lot of really good kind of playing with how they put together the reality of this area. Let's get some barrier breakup on this guy. Yeah, I totally get that. And it's one of the reasons why last time I came back, I did, a few years ago, I did end up just basically starting a brand new character so that I could kind of relearn a lot of the systems. And the barrier to doing that with the new, like, leveling boosts from doing the objectives, the, what is it, the, achievements, the character adventure guide, doing the 1 to 80 on a new character, doing the 1 to 80 on a new character is just so quick now that it's actually a really good cadence for taking enough time to learn a class, but not being this is going to take me weeks to catch up and slog through. with
Daytime.
oh cool, event finished.
Now we,
With so much. Oh, and it looks like it went right into a new one. Awesome. Because this is what I want. Is I want event farming. With how much stuff is in the. Okay, I can't even close this rift because all of these guys are here. Let's just get some damage out on. With how much stuff happens at and post 80, getting to 80 is really kind of the 1 to 80 is learning the game. But yeah, there definitely is that. And, oh, I am taking some damage in that field. Maybe I should have stayed in my support build.
Take them out.
help me out.
But yeah, with the character adventure guide, getting to getting the 1 to 80 and learning the stuff is actually a pretty good pace and cadence.
Rift closing in.
I might be able to sneakily. Nope.
Safe from harm.
Need to kill that one guy. Can I get this rift sealed? Almost. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweet. Got one sealed. See if I can sneak in here and get progress on this one. Nice. We got a few of us doing it, so we're back down to 20%.
You closed them.
Awesome.
Alchemy.
That was actually a really cool event where you have to balance out being able to put time into sealing the rifts and knocking their bars down,
Stay close to me. The bastion of the obscure
along
can
with
be
just
confounded.
keeping from being overwhelmed.
I'm renewed.
They just want my data. You can't halt the march of scientific progress, you creep.
Take them out.
My pain is easy.
Rocket punch.
Yeah, I was burning pretty hard on Lotro, so Guild Wars is probably going to be my kind of summer vacation game.
The bastion of knowledge is all about record keeping and data archiving. But the bastion of the obscure is where the real work gets done. Anyone can collect knowledge. We
And I'm still, again, I'm still,
We're pioneers of the
still playing Lotro. I'm actually working on leveling up a rune keeper on a different server because there's another streamer who tends to play at similar hours to me. And also likes to do, dungeons and such. And his issue has always, he's always looking for groups and trying to do stuff. And like, well, crap, we don't have a healer or we don't have a whatever. It's like, well,
straight this way and
crap. I can level a character over there as long as you can give me a hand with it. Oh, I guess we have to do. What are we doing here? Something this way, it looks like. Okay, so we just need to go platform to platform. Yeah, it was one of those things where it's like I will level an alt on this server, and I can level either a champion, a captain, or a rune keeper. Take your pick. What would be most useful for your knights when you're looking for people? So I'm leveling a rune keeper. So I've been doing that with a lot of my Lotro time because I did get the big thing that I was pushing for is there's only a few days left to get the leading the charge achievement and title in the new dungeons, and I got them on my Runekeeper and my champion for both of the 3-mans. And that was really my goal, was to actually be able to get that done. So I accomplished what I was looking to get done after burning pretty hard to do so. So now it's like, it's time to step back and get a little bit of a break.
Please bear with me. They must want my data. You can't halt the march of scientific progress.
I feel furious.
Attention ward. Preliminary
And there are so many of us here that the event mobs here are just getting blasted.
Never seen preliminary data show simultaneous interdimensional erosion on this scale.
And any strange doors.
I'm running diagnostics, but we should move to readiness level 1. Finish all current tasks.
Yeah, exactly. I had that like really distinct goal that I was setting for myself, and after accomplishing that, it was like, okay, I do not want this to keep being a job. Hey, Lotro Faith, what is the haps? Good to see you. I mean, again, I just saw you last night in Poteen's stream. But let me get crap. Arcane chest. I'm just going to duck out of the event to grab this arcane chest real quick. And screw up opening the arcane chest because I was not paying enough attention. There we go. Got a quick enough break to get you a quick shout out there, but good to see you. Yeah, I'm not playing Lotro at the moment, as you can see. Just doing my vacationing in Guild Wars 2. If you're leveling a character through Corteria, there's not a need to buy the expansion. What you would get out of having expansions before that, boy, this dude is popping barrier quickly. Let me just get the heck out of this mess. What you would get from having the expansions before hitting level 80 would be, if you have Path of Fire, you would have the ability to full-time have the Raptor mount, for example, as opposed to just the like little mini demo of the Raptor mount that you get when you hit level 10. You kind of get that little, hey, here's a taste. The Raptor is so much fun, isn't it? Like, whoever designed that mount absolutely knew what they were doing. But really, until you get through Corteria and have a level 80, there's not a need as such to have any of the expansions. No, I totally get that. I wouldn't personally. Now, buying the expansions does give you some benefits. Like if you buy the expansion, you'll get stuff like most expansions come with things like an extra character slot or a shared inventory slot, things like that. But there's no need to grab those before you hit 80 and start looking at, okay, here's the content I want to do next. Let's see, where are we going? We'll head to the island. Whoop. See if I can make it there. Now, as far as the expansions, yeah, I do love the having my loner sky scale out here. Did I miss? Yeah, I missed it. Dang it. All right, I need to find what to do next. As far as what the other expansions can give you, yeah, Heart of Thorns gives you gliding. That might just be something where your email was on like a list of compromised emails or something. I know that happened to me at least once. And it was just, ooh, magic. And it was just a quick check-in with support and verify. Oh, yeah, that's rough. I definitely at one point in time had to update my email so that I could have the game running on an email that was still an actual working existing email. But yeah, so Heart of Thorns gives you access to gliding. But I think you still do have to actually do the beginning of the Heart of Thorns story before you unlock gliding. So just getting it, I don't think would help you in base game. What I would recommend doing, you don't have to buy them all separately, Des. There is a pack that is also very frequently on sale, and I bet it will be on sale again probably as soon as next week, because next week is when they're going to have some info reveal about the upcoming expansion. But there's a pack that has the first 2 expansions in it that you can get to get Path of Fire and Heart of Thorns. Or Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire if you're doing them in chronological order. And that is usually relatively inexpensive and is really cheap when it goes on sale too. So I would watch for a sale for that. Guild Wars 2's expansions are cheap to begin with compared to most games' expansions. But the bundle that has the first 2 expansions in it is inexpensive by itself and comes with some good stuff, as well as just the content. But it comes with the things you get when you get an expansion to the game, stuff like character slot, shared inventory space, blah blah blah. As well as just the content of being able to do Path of Fire, Heart of Thorns, and have the specialties and the mounts and stuff like that. But yeah, as Lotro Faith is saying, because of Guild Wars 2's design, everything is evergreen. Like I can go back and do core Tyria stuff, and I still get meaningful rewards at level 80. Found a good little spot here where I've got a nice concentration of these floating orbs. So each one of these that I'm able to fly through and grab is giving me a little burst of that map currency that I'm basically trying to get. Yeah, what I love about that is it means that there's literally no zone that is wasted. So a dev resources making zones and maps and content never falls into being, well, this is something that you do for 10 minutes when you're level 13 to level 15 and you're going through this content, and then it is never relevant again. There are pluses and minuses to both systems. There are a lot of people who really love traditional hard vertical power structures in their games. They like they like that ability to go back to, you know, old content and just stomp it. I personally really, really like systems like this because it means that the devs can actually put time and effort into making fun content and not have to worry that, well, this is fun content for levels 20 to 25. Well, that's going to go, you know, that's only relevant to players for 5% of their playtime over the account, you know, the life of their account. Do we really need to put the effort into that? It incentivizes just making things that are fun to do at any point in time.
What is that? One thing at a time. All available ward to your bastions immediately.
Yeah, especially after there's a few expansions in place, it really does make it so that the 1 to 80, the portions where you are pre-hero points, your pre-elite spec, is really just time spent learning the game and the systems. And you can tell that they've realized that in I need to talk to this guy real quick because he's one of my little achievement finds. You know, you can tell that they've realized that with how much they have added to make that cadence quicker as you go through with things like the character adventure path, is that they really understand at this point that that is an extended tutorial. Okay, let's see. Do I see... Oh, there's definitely something up to the north. Let's see, how far do I need to go to get there, and where is it? Actually, I'm just going to waypoint. Stuck in the trees.
Not there anymore.
Cooling down. Take them out.
Don't mind me just parachuting into the event. Totally cool.
I'm ready.
Might and glory.
Still standing.
Whoa.
Barely. I'm in your debt. Not there anymore.
Another breaks through. You should be able to seal the rift now. Go!
Get some rift closing
Shake it
in
off.
here.
It was nothing.
I will catch up. Coconut and I will make sure
Nice.
the area is clear.
See, where's everybody going? I'll bet that commander is... Oh, yeah, we got a whole squad going now. This is more like it. Catch an updraft. Can I get in? Yes. Oh, yeah.
And glory.
Yeah, I feel your pain on that one, man. All right, that was a completely irrelevant little stop there. Where is the actual full squad? Okay, so I can't get to that waypoint because it's contested. Crap. ride the ley line as far as I can this way. Oh, and they're off to a different spot.
Attention ward. Report to the landing immediately for a strategy
So what I get for not
briefing.
paying attention?
Those injured or assisting the injured, make your way to the infirmary
Ah,
at
but I see the
Bastion of
commander.
the Natural.
Let's see, with this group, I'm going to go ahead, pop into my support build. People are throwing out a bunch of buffs. Oh, I don't want the Condi damage food. What else do we have out? That is tanking food. Ah, there we go. Sous vide steak. That's what I want. Power ferocity. Yeah, you have basically build template slots up top, and you can save a few. I think 3 is the default that you get for each character.
It has to be Mosaic Wrath. We have to summon the Guardians.
So that actually ends up working really well.
Decades to build, minutes.
You can buy more, but at that point, it's a lot of people just make more characters.
If we summon them now, we'll be vulnerable, even if we're victorious.
Better vulnerable than
So
defeated.
let's see.
I only hope we're not too late already.
I don't know if this is going to go straight into the next step of the meta or not. We'll find out.
Doesn't want to die.
Death is a luxury we can't afford.
But in the meantime,
If the Guardians
open
are
some of these
spent,
things
the
that I've
ward's
been
all that stands
accumulating.
between Affirmative. And Tyria. And
You
there are
rarely see one of
fates
those.
worse than death.
One could posit that good and bad do not apply to life and death. Given our current situation, the tranquility of
Unleashed.
Multiple rift warnings. Breaches imminent on upper platforms.
No problem, Poteen. Good to see you, man. Enjoy the yard work. I know you said that was on your list today.
From above. Do we have the numbers to support the summoners?
Yeah, we got the crew in here.
As a shrewd wizard once told me, either we do.
And since Poteen did stop in and I was not able to do this earlier because he came in when I was in the middle of killing stuff. Another great Lotro streamer who has said that he is going to actually stream Guild Wars 2, and there's been talk of doing a combo at some point in time. Okay, so the next part of the meta is almost started. Here we go. Fall of the Commander. Nice, Lotro Faith. So when you played before, what did you play? I'm curious. I always like to know what people's what classes grab people. Because I definitely have the classes I've liked and not clicked with over time.
Rarely
So we got the Incarnation of Terror here. That's not what I wanted to do. Crap, crap, crap. That's really weird. Oh, Lotro Faith. Seriously? I mean, somebody's got to play Ellie. I guess. Just so long as it ain't me.
We've retaken what was stolen from us to use against them. Again. Poetic. But it worked. To the spire!
Oh, nice. I'm going to get a Another quick vista here that I don't have on this character, which is good because it gives me map currency. So that's not creepy or anything. All right, after that little mini break, let's see, where are we? Holy cow. Just gonna come in here, drop some barrier real quick.
My pain is easy.
Luckily, we've got a whole big squad doing this.
Soften him up.
The Guardian arrives! Ah, a sight for Urtic's weary eyes! To the top of the spires I can descend!
Unleash.
Oh, I'm hurt.
My power is like a tidal wave.
Right, that tentacle is down. I think they've got that tentacle done. Here we go. This one needs some detentacling. Oh, obviously not. We're on this tentacle. I should pay attention to where everybody else is.
Another.
Safe from harm.
Des, hang on. I think I have you on my friends list. When I get to a break, I believe I can find your display name. Give me just a second.
Rip them up.
I nearly died. Thanks.
I need to be out of this meta here because it's kind of nasty in here. See, I love Necro. Necro was one of my absolute favorite classes.
Pounded into dust. Not there anymore.
Barrier up. Good luck.
Blood and stone conform to my will.
My two probably main characters, so to speak,
Your seas are sharp.
are
Clear the air.
are my Necro and my my Mechanist here. I actually have two Necros. One is my Scourge and one is my Reaper. Alright, so there's the meta progress chest, and oh boy, that is some nasty, nasty damage. I'll need to get out of here and follow the herd to the next spot, because that is all sorts of bad there.
Already exterminated. Safe from harm.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Hail! Vital. Recovery.
Yeah, I tend to like playing support a lot. And it's actually one of the things I like about Guild Wars 2 is that a lot of support is actually fairly fairly tanky. A lot of the support builds are also your primary like boon and defensive. Get some rift close in. A lot of the support builds are your kind of heavy tank and defensive stuff, so you aren't as squishy as supports in other classes. Like, you're not lore master squishy, for example.
You are all weaklings.
Alright, get this tormented down here.
Don't slow down. Never let up.
Yeah, RK is definitely squishy. I love RK to death, but
Yes. That's
okay,
done.
so this summon
Now,
is complete.
no rest
Looks
for the
like we
living.
are
For the summoned.
headed to the next one. Almost lost altitude there.
Safe from harm.
Smash him! Attack!
Yeah, I really do like the big meta events like this. They're fun. Okay. That's ultimately what we're fighting, is that.
Good. Good. Now for the real fight. On the spire.
Oh, the squad that was in here already finished this one before we even got it, because we were split into multiples. So that group took care of it already. Where are we actually headed? Okay, so we're in the center. Think we need to be up. Should be able to. Oh, just caught that one. That was close.
Might and glory. Barrier up. I chose Good luck.
I was in some deep trouble.
Safe from harm. Faster. Faster. Splendid cultivation.
I channel the flame. Back on solid ground.
Safe and steady. Vital.
Oh, that's what you get for still having Hotmail. I mean, I get it. It's a spam filter account, basically, at this point, but... Okay, we should be able to finish the Maw off in this phase. So now we need to drop down and get tentacles down.
I've got the target.
Oh, someone's saying that they think the event glitched.
We bought ourselves some time.
Oh, there we go.
Lend your aid to my spell. Do as
We just
I
had to
do,
wait for it to
together
progress.
We can deal the final blow.
This is one where I'm going to let everybody else do the thing because I do not know this portion of the meta. So my goal here is not to mess this up. Come on, do the blue thing. Okay, do the purple thing.
That's it. The Guardians are combined. Attack.
Yeah, we have enough people here who legitimately knew what they were doing that an idiot like me hopping in isn't going to mess it up. I am here to throw barriers and zap with lasers. And hopefully take care of... Oh, get this person resurrected here.
Barrier up. Good luck.
Bam.
Is ours, demons! Ours!
Yeah, that's what Ellie's can do in the group, right? Is they're there for the res. Nice, 97% participation. So I got a lot. Go back to earning XP in flight training there, because I finished the one track. And I think there should be, yep, here we go. Here's all of the meta reward chests. Pop those open. Then I'm going to have about 1,000,000 years worth of loot to sort through. And as soon as that's done, Des, I will check my friends list because I'm pretty sure that you are on it. Okay, so there we go. Got all the chests opened. Let's see, Desrin. Oh, I just had your character friended. I don't think I had your display name. Crap. Are any of the rest of these your characters? No, they're not. Dang it. Yeah, because most people I have friended by their username. Let me leave the squad there because that meta is done. And okay, so I'm gonna pop down to this waypoint because I think I still need. Yeah, the catch is it's the display name plus the 4-digit. Shoot. See, what relic did I get? I got the Relic of Iskarin. Which is after evading an enemy of attack, place the Eye of Iskarin on them for a duration. You deal increased strike and condition damage against the enemies. Oh, interesting. So basically, if I dodge an enemy's attack for 6 seconds, I do 10% more damage to them. So that's a neat rune. Probably not going to use it, at least not on this character, but it's neat.
Rare loot.
So let's see. Ooh, that's nice. I might use these for the, I might open these and literally just use them to get that map currency. We'll see how much I'm up to. Okay, so I'm up to 211, which means that I can buy this saddle piece here. And that puts me down to 86.
Farewell.
But which pieces do I still need? So, Bastion of Balance. Bastion of Balance is up here. Yeah, I know something. I had that happen at one point when I'd taken a long break and they were able to help me. I don't remember what all I had to do for it, but it didn't end up being a pain. I think it just took a little while. Okay, so let's see. Yep, so I do need pinches of Stardust for this one as well. But I can get another Provisioner token. Elderwood. No, Mithril. I guess I get so much Mithril ore. So I'm just going to go ahead and, in this hero's chest, 20 large pieces of Stardust. Yes, we will. That gives me a ton of those. Let's be back up to 186. Gives me another saddle piece. So what I'm working on right now I'm not working on a legendary. What I'm working on are the various achievements in Soto for unlocking Skyscale. So right now I'm working on getting the various materials to build a Skyscale saddle, which is one of the steps towards doing the Secrets of the Obscure unlocking for the Skyscale mount. So I have one more piece that I need to get, and that is Bastion of Knowledge. Let's see if I can head up, get in on that event, and maybe get a bit more map currency, because I think I'm going to need another burst of that before I can unlock. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Take that. Help me, please.
Safe from harm.
So this is basically just one step towards unlocking the Skyscale using this method. There are several steps that I've completed already and several that are going to come after this. Yeah, this is the map that I'm on is one of the Secrets of the Obscure maps, which is the most recent expansion. Although, again, I believe next week, either Tuesday or Thursday, is going to be the scheduled stream where they're going to be discussing upcoming plans for this year's expansion. Because Secrets of the Obscure came out last year. So it's new, but not new. If that makes sense. Path of Fire is honestly still my favorite of the expansions. Although I did finish the core End of Dragons storyline the other day, and that might have actually taken the cake from Path of Fire. I did not think an expansion was going to top Path of Fire for being my favorite anytime soon, but End of Dragons started slow, but oh man, did it pick up.
First time I've been wrong. Ever. Now you got me mad. Get him! That's right. Get her home. My brain is throbbing. All right. Thanks for coming in.
All right, let's see what's going on over here. I think this is, yeah, we got one more siege weapon that needs to be destroyed, and it is the west siege weapon. So that is all the way up here, I believe, on the cliff. Oh, looks like that got finished. Yep, that's the one. We're supposed to get more concrete info about it this week. And yeah, they tend to release their expansions in like late summer, early fall, so I don't think it's going to be that long until it's out.
Target destroyed.
I need to go back and do the Griffin unlock. That's one that I never did in Path of Fire. I badly need to do that. I need to go back and basically finish up a bunch of Path of Fire like post story stuff. I've got part of the Griffin and part of the Jackal stuff ready to go, but I don't have them actually properly unlocked. Oh yeah, there we go. There's an updraft I can get to. I think I can get to that updraft. Can I park here? No, but I can cat jump. I think I can make it to one of these updrafts. I'm just not sure which one. Aha, one more mastery point. So let's see, I've got a lot of these saved up. So I can unlock Ley Loom operation, and that lets me start working towards being able to open the big chests. Oh, so there is in the new map here in Inner Naos, this mastery point right here in the Bleeding Wastes is at the top of a, this one is notorious. It's at the top of like a tower with a bunch of little kind of pointy spires on it. And you have like basically you fly up to it on your sky scale. And the landing spot to get off of your sky scale and successfully be able to get to a point where you can stand on and get this mastery point is like pixel wide. It is nasty. Okay, so that is one more mastery point done. Yeah, that one very definitely took me a few tries. Okay, so let's see. Sky Scale Saddle Materials. I need to go to Bastion of Knowledge. So there's Strength, Bastion of Knowledge. Here we go. So let's see how close I am to being able to get my last Sky Scale saddle piece. And in the meantime, read all the readables, because you never know. Sometimes they're collectibles, and...
I feel furious!
Okay, it's an event. I will do it. I don't think there's anybody else here doing it. It's just me and the NPCs. This is probably going to go horribly. Oh, there we go. Turned it blue for just a second at least. Because this is one of those kind of like capture and keep the control point to fill the bar events. But we also have these like aerial bombardment guys that are blasting us down with damage, and that is not helping us any.
I feel furious!
Bastion's safe again.
There we go.
Thanks for your help.
Quick little mini event done.
Are back in the hands of the Astral Ward, but we must stay vigilant.
Alright, I need to find the faction provisioner, who should be over here, because this is the last item I need to buy for my saddle. Oh, and awesome. It uses Essence of Despair, which is the currency from doing rifts, and I've got a lot of those. 125 exactly, which is just what I need. So it's actually a good thing that I did some of those random rifts earlier. So that gives me the last of my bought pieces for the Skyscale saddle. But I also see that there is a group event that's one of the bosses. I just want to pop down here and see if there's anyone down there. Oh, nope, that's up. He's probably up at the top of that, isn't he? Okay, yep, there's the Champion Ember, and there's nobody nearby. So I'm not gonna go play with that guy. He's nasty. All right, so let's see. What do I need to do? So I've got all of my saddle materials, so I need to come... Okay, so I just need to go back to the Skyscale trainer. Theric, you would say that. And you know what? Just for that, Theric. Just for that. Go back into my DPS build. Just for that. Look, it goes so well up until it stops going well.
Smash them!
Theric comes into the stream, costs me money because I'm gonna die here and have to waypoint back. No, I know it's not meant to be soloed, but Theric said I should do it. And, you know, like, I trust Theric implicitly. Theric would never lie to me or try and get me killed.
Take that! Rocket punch! Take them out!
Ready, willing, and able.
Got my one downstate revive done. Right back in the downstate. Jade bot out of it.
Fast.
Attacking enemy targets.
I know I've got tricks, but there is no way that I can actually pull this off. I think I did good getting him down to 75%, frankly.
Back into the fray.
Oh, still a little bit of life left in me. Not a lot. 73%. But they have taken out my bot, so I am basically screwed at this point. 68%. Oh, shift signet, not quite in time.
I gave it my all. I'm okay.
It almost worked.
Death stalks me.
See, my Jade bot res isn't back up yet. There we go. 66%. And this poor NPC just wandered in. That's awful. But that's actually fine because I was going to waypoint anyway because I'm going to go all the way back here to Wizard's Ascent because this is where the NPC I need to talk to is. Okay, so this will let me turn in the next step of my sky scale stuff.
You there? You look like an adept flyer. Come on over.
Oh, new event nearby is that. Is the rift right down here open? Nope, okay. That's all I cared about. So, I gathered the saddle materials.
Everything I need to craft a saddle. Don't worry, I'm quite good with a needle.
I don't like the way she says she's quite good with the needle. That worries me a little bit. Oh yeah, hang on one sec. So Cuddles here is my Jade bot. This is from the class that I'm playing. My base class is an engineer. But I have the Mechanist elite spec or hero spec. This is elite spec? Elite spec, yeah. So, that comes with End of Dragons, and it's based around having having one of these big Jade bots that you spec for different things. So you can spec them for range DPS, melee DPS, or support. So right now in this build, I have him spec'd primarily for range DPS, where he's got basically a Jade Cannon's ability. a core reactor shot, which is basically just a big a big fireball burst, and then a mortar launch. But if I'm in my support build, he has an ability that he basically will dash to the target. And I use that so that I keep him within melee range of the enemies as much as I can, because the other thing he does is he pulses out boons, breaks stuns, and removes conditions from people around him. And I can use him to pulse out barriers and boons to people around him. So using this ability that keeps him in melee range means that these other two abilities are going to be hitting people around him more consistently. So yeah, the Mechanist Engineer is a very like casual, friendly, solo friendly build for the engineer that's just a lot of fun to go play in the open world, and does have some good group utility if you build them that way. Okay, let's check back in. Okay, how's our friend doing? Okay, so now I need to finish my flight mastery track.
You and your new companion are almost airborne. A little more mastery of the art.
And let's see, I might actually just be able to... Oh, nope. That's actually the one I'm working on right here, as I do still need to... So I guess I need to finish this entire track out. So that's the next thing I just need to do, is basically finish this XP bar here, which I'm not terribly far into, but I've got plenty of my mastery points saved up. So as soon as I fill this bar, I'll be able to basically immediately pop that. But speaking of, I'm just going to go ahead and open that up. But yeah, still keep on with flight training. Okay. But that is really good progress for getting a new friend. So yeah, the last thing I need to do before I get to the final objective in unlocking the sky scale here is basically just gain experience in this track. So do anything in the Soto maps to get experience. Oh, and I see somebody's doing the cooking event. It's got 7 minutes left, so I should still be able to pop in and get that. I just need to remember which door actually leads where I need to go. This obviously was not it.
Hey, can you come lend me a hand with this? Pretty please?
But I do like to put the mech away when I'm going to be doing anything I need to pay attention to.
Oh, thank you. The Rift Hunters placed
All right, so
but this will be a great learning experience for you.
here I'm going to help out the alchemist here.
We'll be done in no time. Can you toss me a bowl? Don't worry, I can catch.
All right, so bowl and bloodstone. Pick up a bowl, sprinkle it with some bloodstone dust, and throw it to the alchemist.
Shank of goat meat. Ooh, now
So
I'm making
goat
myself
meat
hungry.
is over here, and splash it with some blood.
I only use the freshest demonic essence.
Demonic
Grab it for me,
essence. And what do you want with it? Okay, apparently they don't want anything with demonic essence, just regular. Oh. Stop running.
Nothing helps the structure quite like a
Okay,
bone.
so a bone
That'll be fine
and
as it is.
nothing else, just a bone.
Candle wax will really light up your
Candle
bait.
wax.
How about you add some? Nothing else needed. Just toss it to me like that.
Catch.
I only use the freshest demonic essence. Grab it for me, okay? A black crocus flower will liven up any concoction. Get one for me, okay? That'll be fun. Can you toss me a bowl? Don't worry, I can catch. Sprinkle some bloodstone on it
Bowl
first.
with some bloodstone dust. Oh, jerk. I should have known that she was going to move. That was dumb of me to try and sneak that one in.
I need a bone. Any type will do.
Okay, you need a bone with some blood.
I need an offering bowl.
Offering bowl and bloodstone.
And serve. Great work. Now we just
Oh,
need to get these out
and
to the
event
red
finished.
hunters.
Oh, awesome, because this, what are you? This renegade came and helped progress it. So now we get to do the escort. So doing the little kind of ingredient grabbing thing triggers the next part of this event, which is come escort her to the next location, which is across the way here. But these are good because these will give me little kind of bursts of XP, which again is really my next objective here, is just keep gaining experience out in the Soto zone so that I can finish this track.
Delivery. Hop on your sky scale and follow me. Let's get going.
Ah, crap. Luckily, I have a little cheat there. And get my mech back out on the field.
I feel furious.
So here we have basically the next stage of this, which is escort the alchemist to the camp where she's going. And as always, stop to mine, because mid-combat mining is important.
Swift and steady.
I love being able to shift signet my mech right into a big group of enemies and pop superconducting signet, which has him just pulse damage out around him.
Here you are, friends. A delivery of fresh bakes just for you.
That's great, Briella. Wait, so how does this work? Do I just twist this part?
Wait, don't do that yet.
Okay, what's my food left? 11 minutes, that's good.
Oh no, it's all over.
Right, so the next event will be a little mini invasion here.
Oh dear, that's going to be trouble.
Take them out.
Look out!
Smash them.
That was definitely too close for comfort. At least we
And really, this is kind of,
And quite effectively, too.
this is one of the first event things that you run into on this map, so it is intentionally like not a big group event or anything like that. It is very much a a breadcrumb to lead you from the little starting area into the later areas of the map. But hey, if we've got some
Oh, praise the six.
we've got some events, I will keep doing events because these are decent XP, and again, that's what I need. I just need to keep moving this bar forward.
Now the tower's back and we're in the sky. Hopefully we can get back.
Plus, I've got this this renegade here who seems to be doing the same stuff I'm doing.
Oh no, they're here. Something big is happening. Bigger than Garenhof. Worse than anything I can remember. And these horrible creatures. I've never seen anything like them. Look out!
I do have to say, I know it's weird because so many games have terrible escort quests.
Never had to use it.
I don't mind the escort quests in Guild Wars 2 in general, like the little escort missions and escort events. For some reason, they managed to do them well.
I feel furious. Safe from harm.
Which is just bizarre.
If there were that many here, then the village. Let's just keep moving.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's exactly it. Is there's splashes of the personality of whoever you're escorting. They don't walk at a glacial pace. They don't tend to be stupid or incompetent. Let's just pop over here. Superconducting signet. Start melting everything around me.
I feel furious.
And also, I think one of the things that helps is that even the escort quests, they lead typically into something else. They're a piece of a larger zone-wide something that's happening.
Surrounded. Is Gideon? Oh, Six, please let him be okay.
Or they're the end of a zone-wide something that's happening.
We thought we lost you. Where's Gideon? Is he okay? I don't know.
Take them out.
Then the bridge pieces of the ground seem to still be moving. Come on, we have to help them.
Start melting this veteran here with superconducting signet. I stood still for a little too long.
Eat pain.
But yeah, it looks like we picked up a couple more people here as well. There you are.
I feel furious. Attacking enemy targets.
Doing good keeping the NPCs alive so far. We've got less than a minute left and nobody's below half health. Aside from me periodically, but that doesn't matter.
Are you ready for another try, old friend?
Until I'm rejoined, I don't really think I'm gonna be able to control the forge well enough.
I'm afraid we're running out of both time and options. We have to try.
You always manage to talk me into these things. Fine. Come to the
That guy almost dodged out of my jump. I think I just caught him with the edge of it.
Could use your help as well, Commander.
I can move mountains.
I think we're okay now.
What happened to Gideon? Where is he?
I don't know.
All right, that
He was with
defense
the others
event
for 1 minute and
completed.
the rest vanished.
Again, got me a nice little chunk of XP.
No. My boy. He could be.
And Lucretia is just not having a good day still. And whoops, she's possessed. And introducing the shield drain mechanics that the expansion is going to make use of later on, as well as the shielding NPCs.
Had enough?
You've rarely seen them.
God! What was that?
Lucretia, you're okay.
Is Gideon?
We'll find him together. You know Gideon. He's probably just hiding under a bed somewhere.
You're right.
I don't remember if this event chain has another part after this. I think this was the end of it. I do see that there's a boss over here, so pop over to Draknar's and see what's going on. Somewhere this way.
Take them out.
Fortunately, this person died in a bad spot, and they are not waypointing out like they really should. Yeah, buddy, that's just not happening.
You're seeing things.
Take them out.
I can't believe we finally pulled that off. And yet,
It still isn't enough. I see our mistake now. We captured only
That is somebody who really should have just, when they went all the way down,
so we'll have to gather
used a
essence
waypoint.
of every facet that leaked out from the tower.
I'm sorry, Lear, but I don't know if I can do it.
Then we'll do it together.
Okay, there's obviously something going on
Commander.
up
We'll have
there.
to scour these islands for essence of each facet.
So we will fly over.
Ward will assist, of course, but we're entrusting this to you.
Turn on lay riding.
We'll stay here and try to keep it going as long as we can.
And turn it back off so I can hop out of the ley line. And what do we got?
Things are not well here. There is great anger, but no sense of purpose. That exposes the people to outside influence. We will gather the essence you need, but in return, I ask that you help me to forge their anger into something useful.
I feel furious!
Food buff is out. And I want to keep that rolling because, again, need to keep getting XP. So these tainted artifacts here are what put the shield on the boss. So we're going to blitz that real quick. Make him vulnerable again.
It is hard to believe they could allow such a takeover. Yet they did. We should learn from that.
It's mine!
Gave it my all.
Tempest is one of the LE hero specs, right? Elite specs?
I feel furious! Take them out!
I believe Tempest is one of the Ellie's hero specs.
We can find some kind of peace for
Again, not one of my classes, so I am not totally I'm not totally up on them.
I feel furious!
All right, kill the artifact here. Yeah, there you go. I don't know things, I just kill things.
You hoarded these feasts for all these
Take them out! I feel furious!
Did he just heal the artifact, or did we leave it at a sliver of health left?
Take them out!
the choice to either bring such suffering on these people, or to instead risk the destruction of the world.
Happy lurking, good to see you, Des.
It is a heavy burden the wizards bear. Who can ever say if they chose correctly? Forgive my musing. I wish you the best of luck on the rest of your mission.
See if I can get this incarnation of judgment down, because it's just tossing out way too much splash damage. Awesome. Nice, quick little mini event. And the nice thing is,
instructions if you want to live.
I'm going to let the NPCs just keep talking here, is this is giving me the opportunity to map jump. And if you get the map jump and take it, you will get a buff on you that increases your experience gains from kills by 10%. And since what I am intentionally doing is looking for XP rather than general completion and stuff like that, that's actually kind of good. So I will happily take a few minutes of increased kill XP, because that is playing right into what I'm trying to get done here. Oh, are you running around trying to trying to relearn your Tempest? Is that what's lost? Or are you lost with what I'm doing?
Take them out.
Don't know if we'll actually get this event completed because there's not really anybody else around doing this, I don't think. But I'll do as much defense as I can.
Had enough? I feel furious.
Yeah, starting in any MMO, like picking back up when you've been gone for a while is just rough. And that's the reason, it's one of the reasons why I make so many new characters when I do stuff like that. Is because I end up getting in and I'm like, I am completely lost. I have no idea what's going on. So I end up making new characters, not just because I like alts, but I end up doing it to just literally relearn what even is this game? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this off solo. Because we're already down to only 2 supplies left. But it's good XP. Oh, I might actually be able to knock this champion down before he gets reshielded. Awesome. I didn't think I was going to be able to get him before he rebarriered.
Forget it, Captain. They can't be reasoned with. We should get these rations out of here while we still can.
So is it one of the 2-week Mistlock Sanctuary passes, or is it the one that's just a permanent Mistlock Sanctuary pass? Awesome. That's generally considered one of the best sanctuaries, if not the best sanctuary to have. The one that I have that I use is the Lily of the Elon. So I highly recommend keeping that in one of your shared slots if you've got them, because that way you know any character that logs in can just have it and use it like I just did there. So the one I have takes me to this sanctuary in the Crystal Oasis, which has basically all of the stuff. The Mistlock Sanctuary, though, has a big advantage over stuff like this, where not only is it the free teleport and the ability to use all the services and then portal back out without spending travel money, but the Mistlock Sanctuary one also has a Fractal of the Mist portal in it. So if you do fractals, which a lot of people do, you don't have to go to Lion's Arch to do them. You can just go into your sanctuary. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of people basically say if you are buying one of the passes or getting them, the Mistlock is the way to go, which makes perfect sense because it is the most complete of all of the places. I love somebody just left a box of fun hanging around here. That's a trap. I see what you're doing. And now that I'm finished up in here, I can just go right back to where I was. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Oh, we got, I think I zoned into another map instance that has the same thing going. So, what the heck? We'll just keep doing this.
Attacking enemy targets.
Because honestly, it ain't bad XP. Even if the event fails, it's still just a ton of kill XP.
Smash them.
Only needed one more shot.
I feel furious.
Although it would really be nice if there were some more players around. Because just me and Cuddles trying to do this on our own is a little rough.
Might and glory.
And he's about to shield back up, so there we go. He's got a shield up, shift signet in, and sick Cuddles on him.
I feel furious.
I was out of that. That should not have stunned me. Jerk. Hey, Sparrow. Good to see you. Just working on getting my sky scale unlocked using the Soto method in Guild Wars 2 here. So I'm just trying to do... What stunned me there? That should not have hit me.
I feel furious. Take them out.
So I'm basically just trying to fill this this last XP bar I've got because I almost have all the masteries I need unlocked to get this last stage unlocked to reveal the final objective. And honestly, I should have known better and been working on that one more before this. Oh, so Tempest, that's the Heart of Thorns. That's the first X pack Ellie spec. Got it. Interesting. So do you have like more AoE type abilities then? Is that what the Tempest gets? Oh, I think I may actually pull this off if I can just keep... I just need to get this guy dead before... Whew, one box left, but it was still a win. Wow. That was closer than it should have been, and this dude showed up right at the end. Alright, so that gives me 648k out of the 2.1 million that I need to finish this last bar.
There's no escape for you now.
You rarely
So
see
yeah,
them.
this is gonna be a a bit of a process filling out this last mastery. Let's see what's going on around. Actually, I think what I'll do, because I haven't done... Oh, I'm in combat apparently. I guess I hung out too close to this wave caller. Okay, there we go. Silly wave caller. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun being back in Guild Wars 2 for a while. Just kind of, like I was saying earlier, having basically burned in Lotro to get the achievements that I was specifically looking to get done in this cycle. Like I burned really hard doing that, and so Guild Wars is kind of, I think is going to end up being my summer vacation MMO. You know. I'd planned on doing ESO, but I logged back into Guild Wars, playing around with some of the new content, and was just like, oh, nope, this is going to be it. So this is the newest of the maps in Soto. This is Inner Naos. It's probably my least favorite of the maps. It tends to be kind of one note in its design. Frankly, it's just a bunch of this kind of corrupted demony stuff.
Wayfinder. Oh, thank
But it does have some neat events. Like this one here is kind of a dodge and obstacle course material retrieval. Where dang it. Where you're trying to run supplies from point A to point B, but the twist is that you've got all this stuff here that you're dodging around, and the supplies are destructible. So if you get hit more than once or twice, the supplies basically break, and you've got to go up and you've got to run and pick up a new supply. So it's frustrating, but it's a lot of fun. Why can I not? It was sitting there not letting me pull out my glider. That was really obnoxious. I'm just going to send Cuddles off to the void because he just gets in the way here and makes things hard to see. There we go. Now I need to time this here. Nope. Okay, there we go. One successfully done and dodged.
More rations from Ramses? Needed and good.
Swift and steady.
Right, that one I got a lot better luck on its timing. Come on, wind. Finish up. There we go. That is much more the ideal path there. But you can't always basically just sit and wait through some of those timings for those gusts of wind, because sometimes you've just gotta move and trust that you don't get blown too badly off course. Because otherwise, you get those damage spikes there. Oh, can I make it? Ha! Just beat that one. Which of course means that the timing on this one is going to end up being terrible. Took a couple of hits, but the box didn't break, which means it's safe to deliver.
More than enough. We will thrive.
And awesome. So this event finished, and I'm not going to have time to run one additional resource in, so I'm basically just going to let this one play out. And in the meantime, drop some cake and refresh my food buff. So this will finish up in 7 seconds. Take my burst of XP and go find the next
That should be
event.
enough to keep their bellies full while they hide from Eparch. This work not only
You rarely
bolsters
see one of
Painta's
those.
march, but it shows the cryptists that there's nothing to
Not
fear
bad,
from
up to
us.
600 and
They
some
can
odd.
survive.
I mean, I highly doubt that, Sparrow. It's still... Oop, somebody wanted a cake buff. At the end of the day, it's still EQ, and it's still giving money directly to Daybreak, which I have philosophical objections to. So, unless I strongly get talked into it, I don't see that happening. Let's see. Oh,
Hey,
loyalist
Wayfinder, over here.
spies.
The area is crawling with loyalists. Scanners are going
So
nuts.
this gives me the zapper where I can scan for baddies.
Cleared for approach.
Pull Cubs back out. There's no enemies in range. Where's my hidden baddies? Cuddles, will you please come take care of this guy? Think I'm getting warmer, maybe? Nope.
Take them out.
feel furious.
Right, there's one loyalist spy revealed and taken care of. I don't think the direction it was just telling me is valid. Is there really one all the way over here? I don't think I've ever seen anybody pop one over here. I mean, I suppose technically they can spawn down here.
I feel furious.
It is within range of the event. Found him.
Take them out. Take them out.
Yeah, it's similar to kind of any game that has that like scan to trace and then reveal mechanic. Guild Wars 2 uses this or something similar in a lot of places. And I think that's a Starlight Lantern I need to go grab while Cuddles finishes that guy off. I don't think I have this one yet. Oh, apparently I do. Kind of doing triangulation. Cuddles, will you please? Thank you. Like, he was right there.
Attacking enemy targets.
And I know I'm not going to end up finishing this one because there's only 2 minutes left. But I'm just going to make as much progress on it as I can. And something off this way. And I figure, heck, if I get the bar down halfway, the moral victory, right? Still gonna get some XP. Oh, I really thought that was it. You said it was red right there. I think the game is just messing with me now.
Had enough?
Yeah, 4 seconds left. I'm probably not even going to finish this one off.
I feel furious.
Well, event failed, but I got some XP still. But yeah, so Inner Nyos in general, the map is all visually similar to this. It's just very gray and red. It's the theme they've got going on here.
Your skill may help us gain dominance. Skill.
What I wanted to see when I popped over here is I wanted to basically just take a look and see, was the big meta actually in progress that I could hop into, but it's not. So gonna head back out into Archipelago because I like this area a lot more. Don't see any nearby events big enough to be on the map. But there is one of the mini bosses out this way.
I feel furious. I need cover.
Got here right towards the end where it only has 2 minutes left, but I might still be able to basically just blitz this guy down. Oh, but he went invulnerable. Dang it. Nice, Sparrow. Have fun.
I feel furious.
Let's see if I can get this guy.
Take them out.
Hopefully he doesn't have any more invulnerability phases left. Three, two, one, and done. So that was really close. Somebody's tagged up there, so I think they might be trying to get people together for the group boss that was up there. But the Wyvern is nasty. You really definitely need a group to do this one. So let's see how many people are actually up here. Kind of not a lot. So I think I'm just going to get some low-level kill XP here on these guys and probably move on.
furious!
Yeah, it would be nice if there were people here to do the Wyvern group boss, but that's looking like a no. So I'm just going to grab my map currency and call that a day for that. Oh, this person's saying, shall we in chat? Like, well, hell, they're starting it. And we did actually get a couple people stopping by.
I make a pretty...
I gave it my all.
And of course, I landed right in the fire. So, you know, that went well. Waypoint is contested. But the champion is almost down, so... I'll take the cheap succeed. Yeah, don't come in and res while the fire's still there, man. Don't run into the fire to res somebody just to die.
Take them out! I feel furious! Rocket punch!
I gave it my all.
These charts are very annoying because they can be hard to see. And all of a sudden they'll just pop out and just like, why am I taking damage?
Take them out!
Add power to one more Starlight Lantern. That gives me, getting a little bit more progress. Doesn't look like any of the metas are up right now. There's something this way. I can see the edge of an orange. Oh, it's a protect and escort, I believe. So go hop in on this.
I feel furious!
The Forge Master reduced to working with this rubbish. That's enough from here. Let's go.
I don't remember the path of this one. I think I might have come in basically just at the end. I'm not certain.
Back in one piece, and maybe with enough time to arm our soldiers
Yep,
with
came
more
in
than
just at the
pots
end
and
of that
pans.
one. So I only got silver,
You'll get your thanks when the job is done.
but still a nice little burst of XP, and I think this does end up being at least a part 2.
We're already behind schedule. Bring me as much high quality.
Might and glory.
Is that as fast as you can go? You move like you're made of stone.
And yes, I'm cheekily going to go grab a Starlight Lantern while I'm here. I've made my at least one contribution, meaning I am contributing to the event. Unlike some people, I can see AFKing through it.
Aye, that's the stuff. Keep it coming.
I feel furious.
Somebody else just nabbed the billet that I was about to pick up and deliver. Dang it.
Swift and steady.
You're not too shabby. Bring
Take
me
them
whatever
out.
you've got left and I'll add it to the pile. Aye, that's the stuff.
Okay, awesome. So this is complete. We're just waiting on it to finish up. Don't know if there are follow-ups to this one or not.
Come on, form an orderly line, you gits. There's plenty of weapons. As if you lot even know what to do with them.
I stow it, Elric. You
I
couldn't hit
do
him
see
any
that the
farther
Forge
ever if it
Masters
was
are out
tied
here
down.
talking, so
I'll
may very well
remember
be.
that the next time you need a new helmet, you old fool.
Oh, and there we go.
Don't like the surprise.
You slimy little... You're gonna pay for that.
This guy's going to get wrecked with as many people as are here, even though it is a group event.
Come now.
Alright,
That really all the
adjust my desk into standing here, which is probably not a bad idea. Because I have been sitting and playing for almost 3 hours now, so it is a good time to do so.
like you, Forge Master. Does that shock you?
Might and glory.
I do really love having a adjustable standing sitting desk. It is something I bought for myself a few years ago and absolutely 100% worth do recommend.
We lost some good folks today, but it would have been a lot worse without your help. Thank you for that. You're all honorary dwarves in my book. Don't make me regret.
I feel
yeah?
furious.
Right, so does this... Oh, yep, here we go. One more new event spot. Oh, but that I think is outside, isn't it? Grab a magic kit for Surveyor Brig. That is outside here, so yeah, I think we have to leave.
None of us will want to be here if the magic gets too unstable, so let's work quickly. Oh, careful there. You really don't
Alright, that
want
didn't
that
go
magic
well.
any less stable.
It's set to match the color, and that was the color. New event nearby. What do we got? Oh. Group event that somebody started.
Rocket punch!
Oh, that was a bad place to dodge. I don't have shift signet and I am stunned.
I feel furious! I'm okay. Little help.
Okay, we need way more people here to successfully do this.
I feel furious! Rocket punch! Take them out!
Yeah, I don't think this one is happening with the two of us. Somebody started this and I think then buggered off. There's a third and a fourth, so we're starting to actually pick up numbers. So this might actually happen. Yeah, there we go. Now we got a few people.
I have laid waste to entire armies, and you think you can stand against me? There's one to remember me by.
died in a bad spot.
Take them out.
Okay. 5%, he just barriered up, but we should be able to pound through that. Awesome. So let me get to a safe spot here to see what's going to be next. Oh, and map transfer just came up. Always take the map transfer when it comes up unless you're in the middle of something. Because again, that XP bonus is awesome. And even better, I just hopped onto a map where somebody had just dropped guild banners. So that was a double win. Okay, don't see any events going on right now. But getting those banner buffs made that worth it if nothing else. Let's see what we got down here. An escort quest. I will hop in for that.
Total reconstruction.
I'm almost halfway through this bar, so making decent progress.
I will lead these survivors out.
Have you been following us?
There's no time. I will protect them, but you must continue on.
Thank you, friend.
Figure if everybody else is all pre-heading to the same location, that's the path the NPC takes. And they were right.
Might and glory.
There's more of them.
Kill shot.
I feel furious. You are all... I make a pretty good team.
Requesting total reconstruction.
I feel... Take them out.
I didn't even see that there were actual jade batteries here you can get in the kind of corrupted End of Dragons zone. That's kind of neat. I mean, it makes sense because I keep seeing the generators, which you would use those batteries for. But I had just wondered if that was something silly like a an artifact. Okay, so he's stopped here. Oh, there we go.
Let's move. There are more people out there. I need to get these emergency
I
broadcast
don't know, is
stations
there
set up.
another follow-on event? I do see.
Survivors we found are on their way, and we're already here. Let's get it done. All right, let's get.
new event nearby, so he is doing something else.
Lead the way.
So I saw there was a boss on the map, but I think I'm just going to keep going with this escort quest here, because we're already in it.
Follow me.
Take them out!
Hope they went up.
Just keep working.
Might and glory! Smash them! I feel furious!
These flames run deep.
A splendid combination.
Drop a plate of cakes up here just in case anybody
This one is ready.
anybody doing this event happens to need to refresh their food buff. So I figure that doesn't hurt.
Penance for what I've contributed to. That's all.
Ah, so we're ziplining. That makes sense.
If they catch us. Won't take long. Just watch my back.
Which again, don't mind me while I ignore the objective for a minute to light a lamp.
Maximum pain.
Swift and steady. A splendid combination. I feel furious.
A new pattern revealed.
I think that's the end of that wave.
What were those things? Another reason to get this done quickly.
Next zipline path. Gonna guess we're gonna get more of the same.
Halt, organics. Your presence in this city is no longer tolerated.
We need to deal with them before more show up.
Excruciating?
Okay, this wave is almost done. Gonna guess we'll probably get a.
Supposed to be. Let's just keep moving.
I guess this platform wasn't cool enough to get two waves. We just get one here. This one will probably be two because he's probably gonna come mess around with the control panel here.
Here we go.
Might and glory.
You must be heard.
Well, that's a lucky break.
And again, I would switch to a support build, but I just don't think that this is an event where doesn't look like we're going to be fighting stuff that necessitates bringing support into just a pug like this. So I'm probably going to stick just in my regular power DPS build. There just does not seem to be enough incoming damage in general to merit switching to a barrier thrower.
Isn't lifted yet, but it's nice to not bear it alone.
Welcome to join us, you know.
I'll consider it.
And right from that into another little mini event, so you can complain about that.
Might and glory. I feel furious.
This one's a bit of a mess, but we're making progress, so I'm happy.
I feel furious.
Again, I think really it just comes down to, can the tainted artifacts be killed quickly enough to make him vulnerable before the 8 million ads overwhelm you?
No, anything could burn like that. I hope the rest of you learned your lesson.
Alright, so that puts me at 1,071,000 out of 2,159,000 that I need. So halfway there. Whoa, whoa. And let's see, is anybody yelling in map chat about anything going on? I don't see anything. Do see some magic to eat though, so I'm just going to nab those real quick while I keep an eye out for any events. People were doing the sky scale transport. But at the same time, here we go. Little event down here.
Take them out. Gave it my all.
Sorry, Cal, you were just standing in the wrong spot. Got hit by cleave damage.
Something very strange is coming right for us.
Rally to me, Astral Lord.
Oh, so that looks fun. Quick build swap.
magic tale is only
This guy looks nasty enough that actually being in a support build didn't seem like it was a bad idea.
An ocean trench. Did you see? Press the attack. Show this monster the strength of the Zeishan order.
Are you in need of a new god? It means. Then look no further.
Safe from harm.
You will find no quarter here.
Swift and steady.
Are you in need of a new god? It means.
An ocean trench.
Let's quick revive.
Barrier up.
Throw up some barrier. And that should be that. I said that should be. There we go.
Your help, I'm not sure we'd have survived.
Without yours, we wouldn't have either. I've been under Balthazar's heel for so long. I'd forgotten what it was like to be brave, to stand and fight. It feels good to protect someone. You rarely see one.
Alright, I've been picking up a whole bunch of these
From now on, we are a shield.
random things that I need to actually start opening and getting rid of here. Do some work on my inventory because it is a mess.
This is the only proper course.
Also, thankfully, I should be able to sell you some crap. Get rid of some junk out of my inventory. Awesome. So I think that at this point, that basically gets me, I am over halfway through this last bar, which is what I need to get this last flight training mastery, which I need to finish to get the last tier unlocked of New Friend, which is the unlock of Skyscale. So, got a huge amount of stuff done today, which is awesome. I think, though, what I'm going to do is call a break here because I really need to grab some food and not be at the computer for a little bit. So, I do see that Checkin' My Loots is another variety streamer who does Lotro as well as a bunch of other games. He's playing Fallout 76 right now, which is one of my favorite games as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and send everybody over to him. So raid is starting. Go ahead and everybody be nice, or at least don't be too terrible.